This is Kelly from Root Pursuit Junk Journals, and I am preparing for my husband's niece's wedding this week. So I thought I would just bring you along because these are obviously, I'm only doing things that are utilizing my junk journal skills. So this is definitely a junk journal. Junk journal, it could be transferred. That's what I'm trying to say. Skills transferred. So we're making labels. And I just want to say I found these free labels on Pinterest. Free printable. It says apothecary labels. So I typed in free printable on Pinterest and then it gave me the link. I tried to photocopy these, so I'll just keep these for myself. I was playing around with the labels and stuff. So I ended up, and then I printed this out using Google Docs. And then I printed it on this really pretty stationery. I'm not sure if you can see the pattern, but it's sort of like a cream with like a gray flecks. Very pretty. So, my desk is a bit of a mess. Oh, I've got piles. I've got layers. Anyway, we'll clean it up as we go. So, calligraphy markers. These, I'm probably only going to use this part, and it's like a light gray or something, and then I made a bunch of copies. Oh, they also have this one. This is a different pattern. So it's a really good freebie, just in general, if you want to make labels for your journals. And then you can just print out, I'll try to put the link in the description below for this. And then if you're making, what do you call them? Sorry, I'm trying to get these out. If you're gonna make labels for your journals, I do have a freebie on my Ko-fi coffee shop site, and they have like these words similar to these, different sizes and different fonts. So there's a number of different pages, and you can print those out. You can print them on your own paper. I printed this one out on some special stationery, and then this one, here's an example of the words: notes, inspiration, thoughts, ideas, sentiments, prose, story, record, jotting, summary, impressions, report. I have like almanac and dossier, postscript, all kinds of stuff like that. So, and then extra ones for journal and notes, because I think we use those a lot. But I seem to always be like wanting to either write it out. I just don't necessarily always like my handwriting. And so I will put the link to that in the description below, so you could use mine and these together, possibly. And of course, I couldn't figure out an easy way. I mean, I know I could do it, but I couldn't figure out an easy way to print my words in the right size and everything on this paper. So what I did was I created that document, got it in the right size, printed it out, and now I'm cutting these and gluing them on to these labels. That's what I'm doing. So, and I'm using these decorative scissors. These are still by far my favorite. I was looking at these and I was like looking for the purple, because I always remembered these were purple, and I'm realizing, wow, that's like not very purple anymore. It's almost like it's completely faded. I've had them a long time, but I still love them, and it's called Majestic. This is a good one. Anything that's sort of got like that, points and curves at the same time, I don't know, it's good stuff. That's a good one, at any rate. I know that I tried to buy some on Amazon. It was like 18 different ones, and I was so disappointed when I got it, because I thought, oh, these are looking kind of faded and yada yada. And I got it and I was disappointed because, I don't know if I cut that very well. They were all like different varieties of waves and like pinking shears, you know, like the triangles. Ugh. And they were just different sizes of those, and they had nothing like interesting. Like everybody's got, if you've got any crafting scissors, you would minimum have like the wave and maybe the scallop and then the pinking. So though I was just like, oh, well, that's disappointing. It was very disappointing. All right, but I'm over it. I'm almost over it. And you'll know as soon as I stop complaining about it now, okay? That was just my little story. Because I even saw one specifically in the group, and when I received the scissors, the one that I wanted wasn't in there. It was like a postage stamp. That's my other favorite one. And the Deckle. I love Deckle too. Turns out I love them all. That's just how that goes. Anyway, so I got the approval. I got the nod from the bride that she does need labels like these. So here we go, loop-de-loo. Hopefully this one's big enough. Hopefully. And I just kind of went through samples on Amazon to see what types of things people were putting on labels. So that's how I ended up with this selection. So, and she pretty much said, for sure I know I need gifts and cards. And I think I'll make the gifts. I decided to do those separately, the gifts and cards. Where's the cards? I cut it out and then lost it already. That sounds like me. Sounds pretty typical. I'll find it. It'll show up sooner or later. I should get some of this off my desk. I did forget to clean off my desk before I started this little project. You know what we need? We need the YouTube desk fairy. Okay, let's do it. Desk fairy. Whew, through the magic of YouTube and the YouTube fairies. Thank you for cleaning up my mess. All right. So now we've got labels, and I don't know. I found the cards one because put it on there, and I've got favors. So we can glue this one down. Yeah. This is my art glitter glue that I'm using to glue this little label on here. I could use my double-sided tape. I probably should. I just ordered more art glitter glue. I thought I'm really pushing it. It's August, so gotta get it in before the snow flies. So cards, that's kind of cute. Very cute. And I need to glue. This is so thin. I'm gonna glue it down to this cardstock. I'm just gonna glue the whole entire sheet down because I'm sure I'll use this at some point or another. So, what kind of glue? I knew Craft Bond, Extra Strength, Acid Free, Permanent Bond. So they have one that looks exactly like this. It just says removable. Yeah, you don't want that. You really don't. All right, so now I'm just gonna stick it up. Stick it up? What? I don't know. Sometimes my words, they sound better in my head. And so yeah, we'll just glue the whole sheet down, and then I'm not gonna really use all these labels today, but I'm sure I will use them at some point. That's why I didn't really mind printing them out, because I'm thinking to myself, well, I use lots of labels, and those are real pretty, so sure I'll use them for something. And maybe I'll even make some of those journals with the freebie I was talking about. Who knows? All right. There, got that covered pretty well. Just match that up. And what do you need? Oh, I need my, wait, I don't see it. This is like the wrong one. see if we can burnish. That's the word I'm looking for. Well, it worked pretty good. No harm. Okay, that one's glued down. I think I'm just gonna, are these the right? Yeah. It's hard to tell which ones are which. Is it the good one or the bad one? It's the good one. Yeah, you'd be surprised how many freebies there are on Pinterest. Sometimes, well, I don't know. I find some. And a couple's good, pretty good. The Ko-fi site has, if you go on there and sign up for an account, you can get freebies. You just follow the junk journal people, sometimes mixed media people too. And then check out the ones that have freebies. It's pretty great. One day I just went and I printed them all out. And it was a 7 Plaza has some nice freebies that she gives away. Okay. There we go. Doesn't have to be perfect. Doesn't have to be squeaky, but sometimes it is. Anyway, sometimes I like this burnishing tool. It's a little squishy. It's like a dough scraper. You know, it's got like a little mixing bowl image on there. Your KitchenAid mixer. If you have one of those. If you're fancy, if you're a fancy cooker person. Yeah. Woo, little spinny action. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so life is interesting. Still, you know, getting used to, I mean pretty used to actually already living in the RV and enjoying it. Obviously, I have a little extra with having this craft space that I rent out, but I don't mind. You know, I don't feel like I'm missing anything. I feel like I feel better, like healthier, because I'm outside a lot more. Sometimes I can just do things like, oh, I'm gonna do the dishes outside. It's really nice to do the dishes outside, it turns out. Yeah, we made like an outdoor shower. It's really nice to take a shower outside, it turns out. I had no idea. I mean, obviously in the winter, and we have a lot of winter in Wisconsin, that's gonna be a whole different animal. I might be on here saying, oh, my life is horrible now. I need to run away to the South Seas. I don't know, but that might happen. But in the summer, it's fantastic. It's pretty great. I mean, we still have like a yard to upkeep and so forth because we're at my in-laws and we just have taken over all of that stuff. But, you know, in house maintenance, I literally just went through an entire glue stick. So that's how you know how long it takes to go through a glue stick. Oh my goodness. So I still have one more to go. Isn't that sad? So then, what do? You get out your little spatula. You call your spatula Lola. And you smear it on like that. Wow. This is why I don't buy glue sticks. I don't understand how that works. I mean, each one was essentially $1. And then when I look at how much I use, okay, it's not spreading out very well. It's like really absorbing it. Well, anyway, when you think about how much, if you use a lot of glue like me, then something like the art glitter glue all of a sudden isn't that expensive. When you can go through $1's worth in like, you know, 10 minutes flat. So there you go. That's how I feel about glue sticks. Maybe I'm just doing them wrong. I did one time buy on the internet. I went on the internet. Okay. On Amazon. That's what I meant to say. And they had like these usually have 0.2 ounces. Yeah, 0.2, that's not much. And those had like 1.36 ounces. And so I thought that was pretty fabulous. But, all right, another glue stick. But they turned out to be terrible glue sticks. Yeah, I haven't bought them because I thought, oh, that'll be a fun thing to give away. These really fancy, nice glue sticks. They even had good reviews. And so I'm gluing stuff, feeling good about it. And like 2 weeks later, like messing around with the stuff I glued, it's just all coming apart. Like nothing stayed together. Not one thing that I glued. I was like, what? So I was so very sad because, you know, I gave them away as gifts. I was so excited about it. Terrible. Just terrible. Very disappointing. And I still really have not found, that's garbage, a glue stick with a lot of glue in it that I can buy like in bulk that I like. So there's that. That was a really good test though. Like how much glue is there really in one of these things? And I did buy this at Walmart and it was a 4-pack and it was 0.2 ounces. So not much at all. So much packaging for that little bit of glue too. It feels so wasteful. I don't care for it. And then, so then I buy my art glitter glue, and it used to be 24. It might have raised. I think it is now, because the refill is 22, but I think it's 32 now to buy the whole kit with the bottle and the needle and everything. But the refill is $22, but I buy one of these refills once a year. So that lasts me a whole year with just using a little bit of other glue. So I just ordered my next round. So, you know, and if I glue like, how many, 40 hours a week, which is probably accurate, and one glue stick is $1 now, that's $40 a week. Yeah, that's not cost effective at all. So I say no to glue sticks. I do need them though sometimes for thin things, and for big sheets it is a little bit handier for the, you know, quick application. I will concede on that, because that would have taken me a lot longer to use this. Although normally, that one's really fast. Okay, so let's just start getting, now do I want to use, I think I just want to use the straight scissors. I don't think I need 2 layers of this, do I? Let's be super fancy. We'll do it. Hopefully I cut it decently. That's always a good idea. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Usually I wouldn't be so careful about matching everything up, but since it's for this wedding, we kind of have to. Because we want it to look nice. Yes, we do. Okay, here we go. You can do it. I like to get that whole edge in one shot. Maybe not. It's a little snaggy. Okay, so there's that one. How do those look? Are they okay? Are they good? I don't know if I should have. Well, it's like a woodland. I think it's good. It looks pretty rustic, right? Yeah, it looks good. Hopefully. And I realize now that this edge is incorrect. Oh, no, it was for the other side. That's why. It's fine. There we go. Yeah, those are cute. And they go in these little, hopefully I'll show you. I'll be able to show you. Okay, you move those scissors out of the way. Now we're gonna cut all these. Yeah, so it's a woodland. If you didn't catch all my other videos doing mushrooms and so forth, so it's a very fun and junk journal friendly theme. So that's handy. So I thought, hey, I can help make stuff. Hopefully my 20-year-old scissors can be up to the task. Woo! Don't try really hard not to scissor myself. Garbage. Okay, so I've got 2 more there. These tops can go away. We just keep trucking along. Now I'm really tempted to distress. This one is not cutting as well. And remember that it cuts better if you let it dry, which of course I hardly ever do because I'm me and I have no patience. You guys don't have patience either. You're like, this video is taking too long. You can't wait. No. I know, I could totally put my video on pause. That's the part where it's me. I don't have the patience. Okay, this is getting kind of jammed up. So we might have to just glue. Or glue, you know what I mean. Like put these guys on. Hopefully that's... I know, I was just trying to like make this up. I'm like, I don't know which one. Please take one. That might come in handy. We have no idea what we need. we are very much making this up as we go. DIY style. Yep. Favors. That seems like it could be a thing. I don't know. She's doing favors. I don't even know. All right. Continue on, see how it goes. Over there. Oh, threw it on the floor. Craft abuse. Oh, that went crookedy. What are you doing here? I don't know. Terrible. Okay, here we go again. Yep. We're gonna definitely have to go grungy. Distressed. These labels. All right, we'll give this a go. Pretty good, pretty good. Might have to get after these with the aluminum foil on my craft scissors when they start getting a little not so sharp. These are probably fine, but it does really help if you do notice that they are not as sharp as they used to be. Makes a big difference. I've definitely revived a few punches and craft scissors that I thought were done, and they just needed aluminum foil. And it isn't just like a one shot and go. Like what I'll do is I'll take like 3 pieces for a punch, and I'll just punch like 15, 20 times. It's a lot. It takes a lot of times. So that's one thing I think people don't always tell you. They miss that little direction when they're telling you about fixing your punches and scissors. Yep. Makes a difference. I have had a number of those Fisker's Corner decorative punches where they've got like 3 different corner ones, and all the components just like completely fall apart, and all of a sudden you've got like 5 pieces in your hand instead of an actual punch anymore. Put these over here. So my husband has put them back together. I put them back together, and they work okay, but they still periodically just all of a sudden come apart when you're punching them. So I haven't quite figured out a way to put them back permanently. Like I'll get a bunch more punches out of them, and then all of a sudden it just falls apart in my hand again. Very interesting. What's your favorite punch manufacturer? I really like, I think it's EK Success ones. They seem to be the best for like, you don't have to be super duper strong to punch them. Some punches, especially like these bigger, older ones, they're really, like you have to have some major muscles. And I don't have major muscles. I'm kind of a tall person, but I was telling someone the other day, I was like, I'm weaker than I look. It's just like, I really am. I'm like, you know, I'm like almost 5'10". So I could be like, I'm like this shy of being an Amazon woman. No one's ever called me that. I don't think people generally call that to your face, but I'm not really sure. But yeah, you probably could. You definitely probably could call me that. Yeah, actually I always said 5'9", and I've always gone to the doctor, and they've always said, and I always wondered about this, and someone finally explained it to me at the doctor's office, but someone says, no one has ever said I'm just 5'9". They always say you're 5'9 and a half. They always go 5'9 and a half. And I always thought that was weird, like, you know, because sometimes things change with stuff. You'd think at some point someone would just say 5'9", but no one ever did. So I was talking to someone at the doctor's office about it, and she said, that's because you're actually like a 1/4 inch. You're actually 5'9 3/4. I was like, oh. She's like, yeah, you're a little over 5'9 3/4. But we just always average down, because you'd never say you're 5'10" if you're not. But I'm like this close to 5'10", so that's my little height story. Wow, I'm a little chatty today. Okay, so I've already done the green, so now we're just gonna do the green on all of them. Yeah, I figure it's like brown and woodsy. So the green's kind of nice. I think I have to go one more. I gotta take a little bit more off of there. And we'll just re-anchor. Put that on there. Yeah, that's better. Glue, 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 glue. Anyway, so I am pretty tall. And it was such a surprise because when I grew, because I was like 14 and a half, 15, right after I turned 15, and I was like full height. And my mom is pretty short, and my dad's like 6 foot, 6'1" ish. And but my siblings are shorter, so I've got a brother that's 5'8" and a sister that's 4'11". She never made it to 5 foot. So we're half siblings, but those are the kids that I grew up with. They're my mother's children. So I mean, to me, I'm gonna trim that off at the side also. Okay. So to me, they are just my siblings, but their dad was the same height as my dad. So I mean, it didn't seem like I don't know, it's really weird. So my sister and I, standing next to each other, always look like, are you guys sure you're related? It's like, we are. And I'm a bit younger, so yeah. These are working out. These are cute. Better than nothing. Oh yes, self-deprecation. Okay, no, I think they're cute. And I'm tempted to green around the outside too, but I think that would be too much. Just the inside. I have that distress ink addiction, but this is not a junk journal. It's not a junk journal. Now, if this was your label on your cover on your journal, then I'd say go to town, do it. So, and I could make doubles, I suppose. Gifts, favors, cards, reserve. You never know. Those should work. I don't think you need to put like a cake or anything, because you know it's a cake. Well, there's cupcakes anyway. I almost thought maybe we should put like what kind of cake it is. Like, because you don't know until you bite into it sort of situation. But I don't think that's necessary. Yeah. I think they're like white cake with chocolate frosting. So most of them, some of them anyway. My mother-in-law's doing the cake, so I think she's doing 2 flavors. Yeah, those work pretty good. Okay, I'm happy with that. We did it. That didn't take very long at all. That was fast. Okay, I'm gonna just show you real quick what they look like in the little... Okay, so these are so cute. They're little, like, isn't that adorable? They're little place card things. So then you can just do this. Can they fit in here? Of course they fit. Is that ever adorable? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So yeah, those will go on the tables. Love it. Okay. And I've got like 10 of these, so I wasn't sure. No, I wonder if I should make numbers too, but that's another thing. Okay. I also have this, which I was going to use for my mushrooms, but then I changed my mind because I didn't think it looked good. But I wonder if I should just use like this much. Like they would be like this. Oh, those look really cute. We have to do that. Okay, not that piece, but you know what I mean. All right, can we like just curve it around on one side? Oh my goodness. This is so cute. Okay, just cooperate. I want to trim this little piece off of here though. Try not to have any leaves. Okay, now we've got fabric glue. This is cute. Yeah, I didn't really like it on the other things, but this I like. Okay, that leaf needs a little glue. For sure. I think all of the right leaves. What? Yeah, you know what I mean. I think. I don't know if I know what I mean, but okay, we'll just do it along here. And then we go like that. And then we just hopefully bring, you can do it. Hope that wasn't too much glue. Yes, that is good. That is really good. Oh my goodness. Oh, these are so cute. Okay, I know she's gonna like these. Yay, that makes me happy. All right, well, as always, thanks for coming along, and I'll talk to you later.